Okay, how to make a woman and a whole room feel your presence when you walk in the room or you walk in a place. See, one thing is we got to understand, fellas, we got to have a certain aura to us as a man. We got to have a certain presence to us as a man. And other people can sense this. So I'm in the gym today, I got my hat on, I'm getting my workout in, I'm hitting my pull-ups, I'm hitting core, I'm hitting legs, thighs, calves. Man, I like to work the whole body, you know what I mean? That's just my flow. I know certain guys like to do set days, but overall, I work a lot of hours, so I like to just get in the gym and hit overall a lot of my, body parts. So I pretty much hit all my body parts, man. I hit my forearms, my shoulders, my upper arms, biceps, triceps, all type of things. So, you know what I mean? And people see this. People see the hard work that you put in every day. So I had a couple guys approach me that I already could sense their aura. You know what I mean? I'm not paying attention too close, but as a man, you can sense another man's aura. And women, you think women can't sense this? Women are, on top of these things. So women are picking these things up. And that's why I say you got to work on your aura to make the woman feel your aura. But overall, it's about the world feeling your aura, because it's a bigger picture than just women. Overall, you want to work on yourself so much that the woman can't resist you and the world can't resist you. You understand me? So I seen a guy who had like a military aura to him. I knew he was probably in the military. And I saw another guy that was probably, a football player. He looked like he used to play football. And he was in there with his sons, getting his sons to work out and things like that. I kind of just looked over there and said, okay, I respect it. I look at things like that. Like that's, mandatory as a dad. You want to be in your kid's life to overall let them know, especially if they boys, like, you got to get in the gym, son. You got to get in the gym and get started. Because, a lot of times we get this late in life. A lot of times it take a video like this to say, you got to work on your aura as a man. But that's okay, because we start somewhere. So back to, when I was in the gym, first I had the football player approach me. He said, man, I see you in here, man. I know the backwards, walking on this treadmill, because I was doing backwards walking on the treadmill, and it works your thighs. Work your thighs really good. So I was doing backwards walking on the treadmill for about 10 to 15 minutes. And he said, yeah, I know you was really working your legs on there. I know that got you really good, man. And it's that type of aura as far as, man, I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to top you in the gym. You know what I mean? Not that if he wouldn't have said nothing to me, he trying to top me in the gym. That's not what I'm saying. But it's the fact that you're open to conversation to new people. It just shows you're comfortable with yourself. And overall, like, you don't mind having a conversation. Now, it doesn't show you're not comfortable with self when you don't have a conversation in the gym. Maybe you just want to hit your workout. But I'm just saying, by, talking to someone in the gym, it just shows you're comfortable with self. You know what I mean? Especially when you're giving them compliments and just complimenting on something they're doing in the gym. That shows a lot of aura. It gives him a stronger aura of comfortable with self, that he's there to train with his son. And I already picked up the aura that he probably played football. So he started talking to me about how he got his sons in there, and that workout backwards walking on the treadmill would be good for his son. And he started to talk on, his days playing for the Redskins. And he said another team, but what stuck out to me was the Redskins, though. But he said two teams. And overall, it was like, okay, man, nice to meet you. And I introduced myself and said, I wish I started earlier in the gym. I started around, I want to say about 15, doing push-ups at home. You know what I mean? You want to work on your physique and, build a physique for yourself as far as your aura physique-wise. Because your physique is going to do something to you as far as taking your aura to the next level by just building your physique. Now, you want to have the mouthpiece to go about in the world and be able to advocate for yourself as far as business wise and for yourself, how you feeling. You know what I mean? So a lot of times how you feeling as a man don't get counted, but you still want to advocate for yourself to go about things precise on how you feel a certain situation should be gone about. So back to the story, the guy was overall, just telling me about how he's a running back coach and doing his thing in that field, and it was just a certain aura about him that he's comfortable with self. Okay, so I'm hitting legs, now I'm on the legs, because at first I hit arms, and it was another guy. He had a military aura to him, and we just kind of gave each other a head nod on his way out. And long story short, we started to conversate on just short life real quick, just short talk on some life talk type thing. And it just was the aura of military. You know what I mean? He just had the aura of military, and it was just cool experience, showing comfortable with self as a man. You know what I mean? And this is important for life. Now, women will flock to you. You know what I mean? Women will come with this type of aura. As you work on yourself as a man, mentally, physically, your aura will go up. You will start to be more comfortable with self. You can defend yourself. You won't back down in certain situations, as far as in standing up for yourself, not going out starting trouble, but just understanding the fact that you're willing to protect your respect and pride, and overall comfortable with self, that you're not timid towards another man, and you can have another conversation with a man, or you can have a conversation with a woman. You understand? You're not put in a position where, you're out of weight, but you got to do the right thing and get in the gym, or you're not so smart, and you got to do more studying, or do more studying on that trade you're trying to get, but you're uncomfortable with self, so you're not taking these actions. You're not making an approach to the woman that's giving you signals that she wants to get in and out, 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 in and out. You know what I mean? And you want to get to the point where, man, you're putting so much work in, man, you're dehydrated. I'm dehydrated, man. I put in, let me see, it's 6:40 a.m. right now. I put in overall 13 hours of work today. You know what I mean? I get off work and I hit the gym, man. And you start to get used to these things, man. And when you come around people, your aura is different because you're doing different type of work. And then the woman just is on her knees when you get home, because she understands you are putting in the work that not the average man is putting in, especially when the results coming in. You understand me? Because a lot of times, man, the women won't come around until results come in. So what you got to understand is, when you put in the work, when you working on yourself, your aura get different. And results automatically gonna come in because the work is getting put in. You can't put in work and no results come in, dog. As you putting in work, the bank account going up. As you putting in work, your physique get going up. As you working the shoulders, your shoulders getting more broad. As you working the back, you got more walk to you from the back angle. No homo, pause. So you got to understand these things. The more work you put in, the more aura you have. So when you walk in a place, they feel it. People just want to naturally have conversations with you. People want to naturally be around you. The woman is naturally attracted to you. The older lady naturally want to have a conversation with you. The older lady naturally embraces your compliment. Or the younger woman, as far as the in shape woman ready to comply with you, is more attracted to your energy and more attracted to you overall, and ready to comply and not give you the runaround like she's giving the other guys. But first, the work has to be put in. First, the work has to be put into your own aura, man. I'm not saying your aura has to be your occupation. I'm not saying your aura has to be something you're not. You want your aura to be something you are. So overall, when you go to a certain spot, or when you going about everyday life, it's just natural flow, man. It's naturally just you. You don't want to be the guy doing too much. You ever see the guy doing too much with the woman and he lose her, or he never get her? It's because you're doing too much, man. You want to know yourself. So do some self-reflection out there and put in the work. You'll find yourself a lot of times putting in the work. You'll find yourself after being dogged out, tired from, putting in the work, putting in the miles, and putting in, the extra sets with yourself, not even just in the gym, in life. You'll find yourself having a thought pattern you never thought you had. You'll find yourself having a thought pattern of answers you never had before, because you wasn't doing the deep diving in yourself. You was too worried about, oh, do this woman like you, when she, dang well she don't like you. She ain't give you no choosing signals, and then you wondering why don't the women like me? Oh, then you complaining about modern women and today's society and all these things, but dog, you haven't put no work into yourself. You complaining about everything else, but not complaining about the work you not putting in. So even if you know all this knowledge, even if you know everything that I'm posting about as far as you applying the things, but you're not applying the work on yourself, you would never have the woman. You would never have life in your hands and living how you want to truly live. Because you got to dig. You got to really make change for yourself to see a change in self. To see, man, my aura really different from the past week, from the past day, from the past month, from the past year, from the past decade. But it starts today. It starts right now. So let's improve so the woman gets on her knees when we come home. Let's improve so while we driving, she just, flock to us. So let's improve, man. Let's improve, man. Let's improve so we get more choosing signals from life. This is how you attract things in your life. This is how you be better in your life. So let's improve. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna holler at y'all in another one, man. See, another thing, fellas, to end off the video. See, I'm in private right now. You always want to make sure you hydrated and overall skin taken care of is skin glowing. You know what I mean? Now, I take care of them things in private, but you overall don't want to be in a position where your lips are dry in someone's face, as far as a woman or a man's face. You know what I mean? You just want to show the quality of life you living, and as far as the standard you live your life to. So just take care of them things, man. Even if you putting in the work, it ain't no excuse on my lips being dry, or you know what I mean, being dehydrated, man. You gotta have your water on you, man. So yeah, make sure you right out here, man, and let's stay improving.